your jacket, Wyatt.
Whoa, big manly man.
14 and a half. I mean, they nicely pre-cut them.
Aaron, have you seen my super suit?
Hold that down, Wyatt, on that side. Put your hand there, pocket. Thank you.
Mom, don't take them too terribly far yet. Just stack them there because we might use them right along the edges. Oh my gosh. There is 1,000 mosquitoes coming out of the gaps as I fill them. Mom, I need a head net. The mosquitoes are burrowed into these gaps, and when I fill the gaps, 500 mosquitoes come flying out. I'm sorry. Well, you didn't do it.
But if you did.
Oh gosh, if you did.
Alright, Wyatt, give me one or two right now. Let's just hit this line right here.
Well, the good news is we just finished this whole half of the cabin with insulation, even the taxing parts. And now it's just my mom and I. We're gonna start on the skirting. Aaron had to take Wyatt to the ER. Everything is fine, we're gonna be all right. But I'm probably not gonna do these things the way that Aaron would do them. However, we're just gonna keep trucking along and do the best that we know how to do.
Palm tree one.
I want it flat. I gotta measure it. I need to.
Pain enough?
Are you on the mark?
No, I mean, I thought you were just gonna go down with the saw.
No. Yeah, you want to hold it and we just freehand everything?
Oh, I have some truck line. Yeah, but look.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want. Do you see your line now?
Yeah. That's kind of messy.
Put it, do you see the arrow?
I see your line.
Pull it tight. Now, pull that thing with your finger. No. Okay.
Oh.
You need...
Well, you got a line already.
Pull the trigger. But were you wondering if I cut the wrong side?
For a second, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Hang on. I'm in. Alright. I've helped now. My mom didn't understand how these work.
I did.
And I'm like,
doing it wrong.
I'm like, hold it, and I pull on it, and this is unreeling. I was like, You have to hold it really tight. I am. And I'm like, not the box, the line. Hold the line tight. Hey.
You guys are killing me, kids. Killing me,
Well,
Smalls.
But I did drill some screws today.
Nice.
She did. She learned how to drill.
Hold the box.
You never let me hold the box.
That's right.
I gotta get under the cover.
You got it up?
Yep.
That's only right there.
Yes, sir. You want to go even with this piece? Oh, I just go 8 feet because it goes to the top and the bottom pieces. Amazingly, even with the trip to the ER, we are officially done with the base of the cabin. This is pressure treated wood, and so it should hold up. If she wants to paint it, she does need to wait a year to do that, and that is totally up to her moving forward. We would like to do some trim on it that we hadn't planned, but maybe in the fall, something like that. But it is fantastic for the summer. We took all the time, we raked up around all of it. There are no gaps, there are no holes. It actually looks really, really well. Hey, wait, come back. Tell everyone what you said when you got back from the ER.
Where was the carpenter when I was gone?
Where was the carpenter?
Oh, Jessica did good. She really did good.
He told my mom, Judy, I turned your daughter into a carpenter.
She's doing good.
So he goes, you did this by yourself? So he was super proud of me. This is great because the next thing we're gonna do, we have to head off to the chicken coop, and I'm gonna work on that this week while Erin is at work. And it is a similar idea, so let's get to that. It's a little bit windy out here, so I will talk quick. I am trying to get the chicken coop area fenced in. Right behind you is the coop. We ran some fence last year that the chickens just mutilated. This is last year's garden fence, which did manage to keep the chickens out. We are trying to keep them in now for 2 reasons. Number one, and the main reason, is when someone visits their little vacation cabin next door, they have warned us and let us know that they have a dog that would, in fact, kill the chickens. And because our chickens are free range and they wander, you can't really tell a chicken like there's a boundary line when there is no boundary line. So for the health, safety, and protection of the chickens, Erin and I decided that we will keep them corralled when the neighbor is here. Let's see if that helps with the wind a little bit. The second reason is the chickens have totally mutilated anything that has started to sprout up. So luckily we've kept the garlic and onions under cover. They haven't found the strawberries yet, but they have completely killed the rhubarb, which I didn't think was possible. But anytime something sprouts, they are just going to town on it. And so while I get the garden and everything planted out, I need to corral the chickens for their safety and for the safety of all my plants. have gotten as much of the fence behind me done as I can, and just like at the cabin, we are now going to put some skirting around the base of the chicken coop here. I just have some leftover pieces. This is called T111, so it's the siding that, it's the siding that's on the coop. And so what I'm doing is just using scrap. It's not all gonna line up perfectly, but I'll get it painted and it should be just fine. So what I do is come, scrape along. I'm gonna slide up underneath this siding here. And then I'm just going to screw it in to these two runners. Let me show you. So right here, I put two runners. They're in behind, so you can see the siding is gonna go. And then I'll paint this blue, and I'll probably do a piece of trim here to keep water from getting down behind. But this isn't a permanent forever fix because the T111 shouldn't actually be sitting on the ground, but it's what I have and it's free. Well, we already paid for it, I guess, would be the best way of putting it. So I am going to screw it in. I got this whole first side done all the way to the bottom and painted. The goal is hopefully it'll dry enough that I can push the dirt up. And when I push the dirt up against it, that'll keep things from kind of burrowing underneath. And not only that, it will kind of cover up how it's a little uneven. I tried my best to kind of line up the lines, but like I said, it's scrap. It's skirting, and from a distance you cannot really see it. And then the other thing was the rain came off of here, and there used to be hay bales right here, and that was what protected it. Well, the chickens would just get behind the hay bale, and they were laying eggs last summer underneath the coop, so that was terrible. And so the fact they won't be able to get under there will be great. And then the other thing, this will stop wind in the winter time from whipping up underneath the coop as well. But when the rain would come off, it would splash off of the hay bales onto the building. I had the bottom painted, as you saw, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, that looks terrible. So I just did a quick coat on the upper 3/4 of the building in order to just make it look all neat and tidy again. So I also needed to have this done in order to put the gate post here. Where you're at will be a gate that I can come into the coop this direction, the other direction, plus the door, the back door. I just want to be able to access it however I want, and I'm gonna put a little gate in here. Before I get to the gates, however, I need to finish getting this side of the coop with skirting, and then those two sides will protect it during the winter. The other sides will be exposed. And so as of right now, for good drainage and the way that the water runs, I'm going to keep the other two sides open. What we may have to do is cut some holes in the bottom of the skirting. We'll figure that out later. If we find that water is pooling up or hitting the bottom and not running through, then we'll put some holes in order for the water runoff. But the way everything runs is this direction, the direction that I need to cover. I never painted that white door. So hopefully we can get to that today, get the gates built, and finish all of the skirting. So why am I standing here talking? Let's go. Of course, the wind would kick up, so I'll just talk fast. I was unaware that I was capable of actually accomplishing this by myself, and so I'm so proud. It's not perfect, but it is way better than I thought I could do. I did decide I'm gonna wash this before we do the paint. I built this chicken coop door, and then I put a little handle on it, and then I'm putting this hook up here. We'll be able to strap something from the handle to the hook, and then the hook will prevent the door from coming out. Well, it's kind of a dreary day here. I'm glad I painted everything and got that done on the day that I did. I wanted to get some trim and some other things painted, but I think they'll just wait until I paint the barn. The white of the barn is the same as the white of the trim, and they're calling for rain the rest of the week. Today is supposed to be the only half decent day the rest of this week. So I'm gonna get started. I left a disaster for myself to deal with, and I'm gonna take over this hooligan. I'm gonna take these hooligan over to the chickens, and they are going to adore that, and then we're gonna get cleaned up, and then Erin's gonna help me build the gates, and the chickens will be officially in that area by the end of today. Just a little quick plant update. This holiday weekend is our last frost, and so we will be planting out towards the end of the week, right about the time the video comes out, and then into next week. And with the temperatures the next couple of days, and today it's chilly out, I feel it. I've decided, well, first I'm not hardening off the peppers yet anyway, but some of the more temperature sensitive things, the basil and some of that, and then of course the tomatoes, I've decided to keep them inside, windows and doors open so that they're getting good airflow, but they're not immersed in the outdoor temperatures. I decided not to put the plants out yesterday because it was cold, windy, and raining. And then today it's supposed to just be cooler and a little bit windy, but no rain. And so if it's not super brutal windy, I think they're going to be fine. And they're cold weather crops that are out there, and they need to be ready for these temperatures anyway. So I am just got a few more things to move out, and then we are off to clean up the chicken coop. It's Alaska. Of course it is raining. Why would it be doing anything else? All right. Wyatt's injury to his hand, he has some stitches, has left him unable to use one of his hands. So his chore, which is splitting and stacking wood, cannot happen today. And I want to do the planters in front of the woodshed for the holiday, just to celebrate the United States and all of the beautiful men and women who have served our country. And I want to get some red, white, and blue going around here, but to do that I need to split and stack this wood. I'm probably going to split it, chunk it in the woodshed, and then Aaron will help me stack when he gets home. But that job should only take me about 15 minutes. What kind of gas, that's what I'm having to ask my husband, goes into a wood splitter? I ran out of gas, so I gotta get that figured out, and then I'll finish my task. Jiminy Christmas. And my friends, the answer is just regular unleaded gasoline, petrol. But how much does it take? Hit me with the thumbs up if you knew the answer already. That was not a 15-minute job, but in typical Jessica fashion, I really think I can get everything done in one day. And then Aaron just drove in, and I had run through a whole nother tank of gas, and I said, "Oh, you came home early to help me." He's like, "No, it is 5 o'clock. He went to grab a snack and get ready to help me build the gates. So that was awful, but I'm almost done. Just a little more gas and we'll finish up. Well, it started dumping rain for a minute, but it looks like clear skies are coming. So I am just gonna make some hamburgers. Aaron's getting the grill going really quick. Something we're really working on is just really quick, like 15-minute dinners. So I have a pound of ground beef, a little crushed red pepper flake. Aaron likes a little onion powder in there. Oh, already did the red pepper flake. Maybe a smidge of garlic salt. And just a little bit of rancher's steak rub. Season those up nice. Get that broke up into the beef. So we're gonna just do 4 patties, quarter-pound burgers.
4-pound burgers? That's
Quarter-pound
Oh, I would say, let's eat it.
burgers. Ish.
Is that 1 pound burger?
Yeah, it's 1 pound of.
Nice. What was that other burger you gave me the other day?
Same thing. I don't know why you think it wasn't very big.
They weren't. There was more than that. Don't grill at me.
Don't be in here judging my burger skills. I like mine super flat. Aaron does not. For a quick on the grill vegetable, we'll just do some zucchini, yellow squash, and just cut them big enough that they don't fall through the grill. Put these on the grill. I'm just going to hit them with a little bit of oil, a little bit of garlic salt, and some pepper. Really simple. So I'm gonna make 2 more things. I do not have any buns, so we're just gonna eat we're just kind of open faced, and then I don't have like a slicing tomato. So what I thought I would do is dice up some leftover onion. So I thought if I just add some onion, maybe some pickle and some tomatoes, I'll just make like a topping for the burgers. Like a burger salsa type thing. Because I do have a bunch of these cherry tomatoes. So I'll just get a dice on those. I am also going to make a little bit of coleslaw. So quick coleslaw dressing. To some sweet white onion that's in there, we're just gonna add a good scoop of mayonnaise, not too much, because tonight there's only 3 of us, plus Aaron will need a little bit for lunch tomorrow. So that, and then I'm out of apple cider vinegar up here, so I'm just gonna use a little red wine vinegar, which is fine, and then salt and pepper. Give that a taste. A little more vinegar. That should be good to go. So in the next Friday's video after this will be a Costco haul. I went with my mom, and I just have some really interesting things to share with you, and I look forward to that video. But she bought this giant bag of coleslaw mix, which is funny to us because I wouldn't normally buy it pre-shredded, but it looks great. It was super cheap, and then I want to be able to work our way through this, but luckily we love coleslaw, but I don't like to make too much at one time because I don't like mine to be really runny, so be enough. And then also in that video we're doing, I haven't recorded it yet because I haven't done it, but we are doing a bunch of freezer meals. So if you'd like, you can hit that subscribe button and stick around. You'll catch that Costco haul as well as a freezer meal. Lastly, to the onion and tomato, I'm going to chop up some pickle. Put a little bit of pickle juice in there. So we're making the world's most random topping. And I had these lovely dill pickles in the fridge. Oh, pickly carrot. Snack for me. Okay. Okay, there's my weird random hamburger topping. All right, friends, there we have it. 15 minutes, give or take. Hamburgers. Oh, show them the zucchinis. Look at your perfect grill marks.
Man, am I good or am I good?
This is one of my favorite things. So I'm gonna go feta lettuce, my flat burger, mayonnaise, cowboy candy, and my weird, this is pickle, onions, and tomatoes. It's all your burger toppings in a bowl. And the mayonnaise. And and you're doing your favorite burger, which is white bread burger.
Thank you, G-Mom.
You want one, Jess?
She knows I'm a mess.
Yes.
She knows I'm
Thank
a
you,
mess.
Will.
I think we're all a mess.
We're all a mess.
You need to move, honey.
Bert, come on.
Oh, Andy. Perfect. All right, G-Mom, do you want a whole or a half a burger?
I think a half will do me.
I knew she was gonna say that. Alright.
Where's the onion?
I put them with the tomatoes and pickles because everything was cut weird. Aaron's building me a gate and I was doing night chores and it just hopped in. During the day, I've been letting the little chicks out there off of heat and everything like that. So we got 4 of them in there. But the 5th one is under the woodshed. I just think it's so funny. I just had to catch one in the basement and I never heard a chicken make a noise like what the one in the basement just did. And I've never had a chicken fly that far, like not the long ways, the short distance in my my basement, from the door all the way to our storage. In the air, flew. Like, never seen something like that. So Aaron's over here building the gate. I just thought it was so cute that they finally, just this evening, have actually come all the way out of the coop. And they're just out kind of running around. And one is obviously more adventurous than the rest. Well, 2 are. One went all the way to the basement and one is hiding from me under the woodshed. When I go near the woodshed, it tucks underneath there. So we're trying to keep distance so that little baby will go back to the coop before it gets too dark.
I don't know. Let's see how he's gonna nail it. I was totally cut him 45 for that reason, thinking that that other one was gonna work.
Right? And you were just gonna get a new one?
Yeah, but
Dude, where's your square?
give me the baby one.
Square's a square. This isn't a big enough square. There.
See, I measured that. 64 and a quarter.
Square? So good. Hey, what's this? Whoa, look at them brand new suckers. Where did we get those?
Huh?
Where did we get these drill bits?
Which one?
These baby Milwaukee's?
Don't touch them.
Don't touch them. I'm already touching. I'm touching them.
That's how they get ruined.
Touchy, no touchy. That's how what?
That's how they get ruined.
They don't get ruined. They get lost in the yard.
With Jessica?
What?
Are you touching them?
I did touch them. You didn't say no touching.
Swipe or no swiping, okay?
Until after I touched them. Oh man, you should have just seen me on the video, just struggling with the bullet's head.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not great.
That's why I had to buy the other one so you and Caleb could stroll.
Hey, listen.
Don't worry, your oldest son's the same way.
Listen.
He can't do
We
them
do
either.
our best around here.
Can't do them either.
We do our best.
Kind of like most of these kids nowadays can't drive a stick shift.
Oh my gosh, but all of ours can. Now you want the metal?
Mesh.
The mesh?
Well, let's go actually in.
So you still gotta just take one off.
Where's my hammer?
Oh, I don't know where your fancy hammer is.
Yes.
It's right up there. Right up there by your tools. The one you won't let me touch. Look at this. Look at this, friends. This is the hammer he makes me use. Abuse, abuse.
Until you learn how to use it, you don't get to use the good tools.
He's not charged.
Give me some staples, please.
I do what I want when he's not here.
How you looking over there?
I look good on my top, and I'm right on the edge here. Is that where you want it? Wait, can I see where you're nailing it?
I'm gonna do it right. See? Watch, the staple's gonna want to rock.
Okay.
Okay, are you good?
You want me to go here then?
Yep. Let me hold it on this side.
Yay! Perfect. Your turn.
Just nail them, Fred. So,
Every other one,
every other.
but probably both of the corner pieces.
Try not to do it on knots. Pinterest wouldn't do it this way.
This is not how we did it on Pinterest. This is not how the lady that's never built anything did this on Pinterest.
She only did it in 15 minutes.
It's my favorite. My favorite is when you cut the pieces at the Home Depot and bring it home and build stuff. Those people are skilled.
Oh,
Long one or short one? Short
you
one?
better put a short one.
Right about there?
Yep. You get that?
Yeah, I'm getting a screw ready. Alright. Okay, I'm on. Hang on.
Hang on. Screw it.
This right there?
Yep.
Watch, you'll screw up now.
I will. What?
What?
What's my name? What's my name? All the way. And open up until it hits dirt.
Tell
So
it hits the dirt right
you
there.
wanted to open this up
I
anyway.
did.
Huh?
Sure did.
Then we'll take this pole, untie it, straighten it out. Since you hammer things in crooked.
Hey, I hammered stuff in all by myself though.
But they straighten that out.
All by
With this.
myself.
And then we could put a little wire, something on there to latch it.
Okay. That's perfect. Thank you. I do have to tell you, I didn't have to level the other one either. It was just level based off of the building.
Your bottom first.
Maybe you should have been here the whole time because I didn't do the bottom on none of them first.
Okay, hang on.
Ew, don't hit my trim! Woohoo! What? We did it. Did our best. I didn't move anything. I don't think I helped at all. Look at that!
So you can pull it, right?
Chickens are in. Would you look at that? It's official. I'm gonna go collect eggs. Have an argument with the chicken that's real broody for a minute. And then, wow. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna get some plants planted up and finish doing a little cleanup, and we'll end the video there, hopefully. And I'll show you the whole thing. We started painting it. All of this is getting painted black and it makes it disappear, and I'll show you that. But with the rain, and I needed to get some more cans of spray paint, I can't finish that in the video in the rain, but hopefully we can get the plants planted out. So let's see, let's get to it. Wyatt didn't do eggs yesterday, and it's fine. They can sit out for a while. 44 eggs. 4. I just got back from coffee with my friend Crystal. She gave me a bunch of seed potatoes, so I'm excited about that. The ladies, they're like, get this cleaned up, lady. Right, Bert? Right, Bert? Right, Bert? The sun is finally out, but it is still just a little bit chilly. So I'm gonna put my jacket on. We're going to get these pots planted out, finally. And then we did the best we could, ran out of gas twice. That was 4 hours of my life that I did not expect yesterday. And if I can get to it, I will get the rest of the logs done today. But I need to change clothes if I'm gonna do that. All right, let's get our apron on, get to planting. All right, in the middle of filming this, my beautiful neighbor came over and gave me some really awesome pots, and so we'll figure out what we can get planted in them. But I'm gonna start with these first two here, and anything I do in these, I'll do the exact same here. Now, when we were at the Home Depot the other day, my mom and grandma just got some of this potting mix, and I'm not too particular about the potting mix for the flowers. I just won't toss this in my garden at the end of the season, and I just, whatever was feasible at the time is what they got, and that is. So I like to do a combination of the red, the white, the blue, the yellow, or purple, if you will. And so these are the things gonna go in. Now this one's gonna look a little bit rough because the chicken's got a hold of that one. Let's move these over. For each one of the hanging baskets, I want the big red hydrangea, it's not a hydrangea, geranium. I want these big red geraniums in the center. And then geraniums have to be deadheaded. When this is done blooming out, but that's a new bloom, you just pinch it and you pull down and it goes right along the stem. So you'll have to do some of that and just do that throughout the whole season. And so this is a little root bound, so we want to break the roots up. Geraniums do not like to be root bound. So those will go right there in the middle. So we're gonna do blue or purple. It's a dark purple. So these are viola. They are a bright lemony yellow, maybe a little bit orange. Spring viola. That's all it says. And then we want these here, Bacopa. So these are basket fillers, and what they do is they'll spill over the sides. It's really wet. One more white. All right, there we have it. The first hanging basket is done. So we're just gonna repeat the same thing. I'm just gonna dump last year's basket. All of the root system. Okay. And with some soil. now we're gonna do these guys. So same process. Let's get some dirt in there. Now I dumped the dirt at the end of the season and I use them for like fall decorations. We literally just took the fall decorations down a week or so ago and I kept going, I think it's time. I think it's time. We made it through winter. We should maybe take fall down. I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of set it out from down here and then get the ladder, and I'm not getting up and down that way. Oh, I went and got a little more soil to lift some of these guys up. I got this cute little window planter a couple of years ago. It's just been sitting in my bathroom because I thought maybe I wanted to put it in there. And then I couldn't figure out what to put down here. And although these little white pots are not perfect, they will work just fine. So we're gonna reuse these little white pots, and I wanna hang this on the chicken coop, and then we'll call this video quits for now. The weather has not quite cooperated enough for me to finish anything all the way, but that's okay. We're here for the long haul, and I'll be back in the next video. So I think this is going to be beautiful with just some yellow violas, I think is what these are, and then put this on the coop against that blue. Let's get to it. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you stick around.